Finally, the day's here. I went triple monitors. Cue the music. Hello and welcome to a new video. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing as I try to post new racing content weekly. And while you're down there, if you get to add a like, it just helps the channel grow. In this video, I'm doing something different. I'm actually talking about the triple monitor setup that I finally got. I'm just gonna give some pros and cons to it and just break down some information on how I came to this decision and finally went with the setup that I've been dreaming of since I started this sim racing journey. So let's get into the details. First, let's start with the specs. These are Acer 31.5-inch 165 Hz 1440 monitors with a 1500R curvature, which a teammate of mine has been running on his rig, so I purchased them based off his experience with them. The triple monitor stand was purchased from Rig Metal out of Washington and is a very solid and sturdy setup. I highly recommend it. It took me a solid 4 to 6 hours to assemble and align monitors with the help of measuring tape and a protractor I found on the internet and then printed and cut it out. Let's start with the pros from my personal experience. I can now see more inside the car, which will help when wheel-to-wheel racing, because with the 49-inch I wasn't able to see out either window or see my mirrors. Let's not fool ourselves, I wanted more immersion, and so it adds a little more. It makes me feel more in the cockpit and actually in a car versus when you can get distracted by seeing things on your peripheral vision when you just have a 49-inch or anything smaller. Believe it or not, 3 screens is actually cheaper than one 49-inch ultrawide from Samsung. My previous Samsung ultrawide was an older model, so you can find them for cheaper, but the latest version costs $1,800. I paid $229 per monitor for 32-inch, which is less than half of the 49-inch ultrawides. Lastly, I can add additional peripherals like a light, camera, and keyboard tray for my streaming, so then I don't have to set everything up on stands. It takes up a lot of space. My old 49-inch ultrawide from edge to edge was only 47 inches. 3 triple 32s measures out to 62 inches edge to edge with 55 degrees of curvature. You could go with 27-inch triples, which is the sweet spot for most, and get the same amount of real estate on screen. 3 screens means it gets hot. The computer is working harder and the screens create heat, so be prepared to have a fan on you. Lastly, GPU power needed to run high FPS at 165 Hz and 1440p is stressful on the 3060 Ti, but it's been maintaining so far. So in the future, I might upgrade to a 40 series, but we will see based on my budget. That's it for this video. If there's something that I missed or that you wanted more information on, leave a comment down below and I'll make sure to try to read it, and maybe I can make something on my computer and other hardware that I have for my rig setup. I'm happy with the decision I made to go from a single to triple monitors, because it's just giving me more immersion and I feel like I'm more in the car, like I said in my pros. So thank you for watching the video. See you in the next one. Peace.